What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Help brother out. And I didn't even change my clothes. Back to back. Boom, boom. Both these Tom McDonald videos, man. Just did the one Heroes. I love that one. Now, this one's about Donald Trump almost getting assassinated, which is, I mean, like I was watching PBD podcasts like they described it. I think it was Vinny described it on there. If you haven't watched PBD podcasts, man, y'all got to go check them out because they are awesome and very well balanced in their perspectives. But Vinny on there said we were basically half an inch away from a civil war, and I believe that. It was woof, it would have been a cold day in America, boy, if he would have been dead. But you know, Tom McDonald jumped on here, put out a quick video. It's 2 minutes and 16 seconds long. 1 day ago, right? Came out 1 day ago, I think it said on there, and it's already got over 1 million views. I think it's 1,800, almost 2 million views. I think if I saw that right. So, go ahead and get into this, see what he says. Right in the beginning, it says the first caption, the events that took place yesterday are a horrifying example of political extremism in America. And I would go as far as to say, to follow up with that is, you know, a lot of people are talking about Trump dog whistling, and there are some radicals out there that are just going to take it to the next level. On any side, from any angle, there's just radical people out there that the littlest thing makes them go, oh yeah, gotta kill the guy. Gotta blow this mall up. I mean, it's insane. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong on this, that there's been not dog whistling, blatant just calling out MAGA Republicans, Trump supporters, MAGA Republicans, like the whole State of the Union. I think it was a State of the Union address from Biden in his first year, I think, or maybe it was right around midterms. I think they were afraid of the red wave. He came out with the dark red and dark backdrop and just looked very sinister and was like, the number one threat to democracy is MAGA Republicans, aka racist white people. It's so ridiculous. And then now, years later, right as they all know Trump's going to get elected, especially now, as long as they don't kill him, that somebody's trying to take him out. That's the follow-up. And they try to, it seems to me, and I'll get into this later, there's a lot of fishiness going on with this. But anyways, let's see what Tom McDonald has to say about it. And this one called You Missed. Let's roll. During a rally, shots were fired in an attempt on Donald Trump's life. They missed. Yeah.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to you're racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke...
Bro, he said everything right there, man. It started with, bro, that's exactly what I was saying, man. It starts these little things that people say, and acceptance here and acceptance there. I mean, now they're trying to protect MAPS, which is minor attracted persons, which is a nice way to say chomo. Like you're a weirdo, you're into kids. There's no place for you. Not in my world, there ain't no place for you in my world. You're a kitty diddler, bro. Try not to get blocked on Facebook, man, but how else can you say it, dude? You're a predator on children. So they accept all this stuff. Then you get to that point. Then you get to this point. And you get to accepting extremism. And, you know, January 6th is a resurrection. But BLM riots, costing over $1 billion worth of damage in this country is not. That's mostly peaceful protest. I mean, it is insanity what we're deeming like racist and bigotry and hatefulness and what we're like, nah, dude, they're just letting you know how they feel. They're just angry about this, and they should be. And then it ends up with someone trying to assassinate the president, and how they got on that roof 150 yards away, I think is what it was. Close. Like, dude, I qualified expert in the Marine Corps, but I wasn't no sniper. I was a good shot, but I can make that with iron sights easy. Easy. Like, that's crazy. And I'm not saying I would ever try. I'm just saying that's an easy shot for anybody, especially when they got a scope, dude. And how they did not have that top of that building secured when it's so close is an oops. That's an oops.
Changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equal.
Dude, listen. That drives me nuts that people are happy that he almost died and happy to see blood on his face. And real quick, I swear I'm trying not to stop this all, y'all, but this is so deep. I think some people need to really realize the severity of this situation right now. It is very serious. And I was worried about it. I told a buddy of mine, they didn't get him in, they're not getting him in the they got more popular with all the indictments and then convictions and all this. They can't stop him, and they know it. I was like, what I'm worried about is someone slipping poison in his drink, something in his food. He needs to be super, super, super careful about even the Secret Service people he has guarding him, because I feel like they're going to attempt to kill this guy. And not even 2 months later. I mean, I don't like the fact that I was right. But let me tell you real quick, I'm not going to say who or whatever, but I'm going back and forth with someone. And, you know, you can send a recorded message through your text messages. They was recording themselves for 16 minutes and had no clue. And I heard them get home, walk through the door, and they're talking like, oh, something happened. They were talking about this. They walked through the door. Their TV was already on. They left it on. Talking about Trump assassination attempt. And they're like, oh, he's got blood on his face. Oh, that's so good. They're clapping and laughing. I am so disturbed by it, dude. Like, you're wishing death on someone you've never even met in your life just because the media tells you you should hate this guy. What's wrong with your brain, bro? Sick. I'm disgusted, and I don't know what to do about it. It's not a friend of mine or anything like that, but I think you can put two and together what I'm probably talking about, who it could be. You know, I have my own business. And it's someone I've had minimal interactions with, and it's like, I don't know what to do, how to address it, because that's disturbing to me, and I don't know if I want to do anything with them. But, and them trying to feminize men. Men ain't being real men these days, man. We need real men to stand up, dude, right now. Stand up. Because when you have a bunch of weak men in society, you have no protectors. And it makes it easier for people just to freaking walk all over society, you know, aka our government.
Innocent people, thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed.
Yeah.
Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed.
Oh, that's a little left can't aim. Why can't she straight? I think it's a few different things, man. The left has been all over the place. And a lot of gays, not straight. So he wants you to shoot. I don't know if that's what he meant, but that's what I'm putting together. You missed.
We just shoot straight. Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest, go hard. Wanna burn flags, go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim.
Yo, that is facts, dude. Listen, people can tell me, people, crazy people on the right too. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I agree. There's radicals from libertarian radicals, Democratic radicals, Republican radicals. I mean, no matter what faction of society you're in, dude, no matter what you claim you are, there's radicals in there, man. There's people that are just going to take it way too far. But I can, with my eyes do not deceive me, dude. I know what I'm looking at. What I've seen through all this, especially through the pandemic and this election cycle and getting Trump out of there and trying to keep him out of there, I have never seen so much radical stuff in my life, and it's almost all 99.9% exclusive to the left and the Democratic Party. They've become a radical party, not just people in there become radical. They're a radical party. It's crazy to watch. And I voted Democrat my whole life until this year. I'm voting Republican. I'm voting Trump. I'm voting Trump. 2024. First time in my life. I'm 42. First time in my life I'm voting other than Democrat. I've left the Democratic Party. I'm ashamed that I ever voted for any of that crap, because for the last 20 years in my adult life, there's been a definite escalation of this radicalness. And it started with Obama, really. It started with Obama. Since 2008, just radical. It just keeps going. And now we're at a point where it's like, dude, if we don't do something right now, we're going to hit the iceberg, dude. You're not going to miss the iceberg, dude. We're going to be the Titanic all over again. All over again, dude. All over again, Titanic. Once you get close enough to that wall, you're not going to miss it. And then what? Then it's over. And if Trump would have got assassinated, dude, no way you can tell me this country wouldn't have started burning.
You're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
Bro, if we're putting out something less than 24 hours after the event happened, I'm pretty sure this video came out less than 24 hours later. Tom McDonald, somebody say I'm riding your nuts. Dude, I'm just enjoying this because whether it was the greatest song ever or not, you get what he's trying to say. Very clear sentiment here. You missed. Everything that the left is trying to do is not working, whether it's part of the government or not. Doesn't matter. That person was obviously a lefty lunatic. They missed. You didn't get the job done. And it's hard to argue that this man, Trump, the Teflon Don, is not protected. And I'm telling you, man, if you had talked to me 4 or 5 years ago, if I had a YouTube channel 4 or 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been shitting all over Trump. I wasn't one of those radical people, but I definitely was like, man, I don't know, man. I just don't know. And then through all the pandemic stuff, that started getting me thinking how they got him out of there. You know, pandemic didn't happen, I think Trump would have been 2-term president back to back. Then like the indictment, like Mar-a-Lago getting raided, and then the indictments and all. And I just kept being like, as it kept going, like, this is crazy. I started looking into it. I listened to PBD podcasts a lot. You hear people on Joe Rogan's podcast and all these other sources, and you start getting a balanced perspective like, dude, this is really happening. they're really trying to politically assassinate this guy through the courts, and then that ain't working. Now someone's taking a shot. There's not, I believe I'm correct on this. I heard this. I didn't fact check, but I'm pretty sure this is right. Just knowing this, growing up in this country, is I believe the last assassination on our president was Reagan, and I think it was 81, and it was Reagan. I know I'm positive Reagan was the last president to get attempt on his life, and I'm pretty sure it was 81. And like we were talking in a poker game the other night, is like whether you think that, because some guys like, dude, this seems fake, like a fake attempt. I'm like, bro, you can't fake this, bro. That would be the dumbest shit in the world if they try to fake, the Republican side try to fake an assassination attempt to make him more popular. He's already more popular. He doesn't need to do that. Look at these rallies. But I said, even if, whether it's real, which it obviously is real, or I should say, whether that you think it's faked or real, the one question that remains is, what the are we doing in this country right now? What are we doing in this country right now? Whether it was fake or real, which we all know it's real, but even if someone faked it, I told them, you got to ask yourself, what are we doing? What's going on? This is not good either way. It's terrible for America. And people that are happy, dude, happy, you're a psycho and you go get your brain checked. Okay. And for those people that need to get your brain checked and you like that, don't subscribe, don't like, don't comment. But everybody else that's on here, I love you. And I know you don't need your brain checked because you're already thinking right. Subscribe, like, share, comment, help brother out. Until next time, peace.
I've traveled so far, couldn't tell you how far. Feels as though I have been a million places at once. Many lives I have lived, many battles I fought and lost.